Alrighty, end of the ceremony and getting your actual diploma. So, we will have all gotten our diplomas. They will then show the slideshow, and we will do the tassel turning ceremony, at which point you can, if you want, throw your hats in the air. Please, if you want your hat back, but you intend to throw it in the air, put your name in your hat, okay? Then you might have like a minute or so of celebration time where you can like take selfies and stuff, but pretty soon adults will start yelling at you to get moving. This is about what to do when that starts happening. Please listen to the adults when that happens. Because you still have a task to do. Note, if it gets to this point and you really need to use the restroom, I need you to go use it right now. So leave and go back up to where we started and use these restrooms, and then come back, be as fast as possible. Hopefully you will have already gone. Like, if you could have gone during the diploma pass, that would have been better. Like, after it was your turn, or if you're near the end of the line, like way before it was your turn. Please don't do the diploma, like, don't miss your diploma pass, woof. Anyway, let's say that's not you. What are you supposed to do now? You're supposed to leave. Okay. You have to go get your diploma. So you are going to move yourselves, I'll make that go back to orange, that was easier to see. Okay. Move yourselves over here, and there will be, I'm not sure which one will be open. It might be this one or one of these, but one of these, like, staircases up through the stands will be available for us to, that's where you're supposed to go, is up these stairs into this big courtyard thing over here. This is not an area that the rest of your guests can access, but we will have tables set up, and you are here to pick up your diploma, your actual diploma. Because on stage, we just gave you the cover. They will have tables by alphabet, so please look for the correct table. And they will have you sign for your diploma. And then you will actually have it for realsies this time. However, if you have an outstanding balance on your finance office account, you will not get your paper diploma. You will get a invoice that says, hey, you owe us money, that you will have to take care of yourselves at a later date. Please pay your finance office account before this day, and then we won't have to worry about it. Anyway, whichever one you get, you will then exit out here, and you'll get dumped on this, let me do another color here. It's the orange getting out of hand. Okay. There is like a sidewalk right along here that you will go down. Okay. Until you get to right here, there's a fence. There's a gate. You will go through that gate and you can never come back in. At this point, you have left the stadium. You cannot come back. So if you need to go to the bathroom, but you've already left, too bad. Plan better. Okay. So I keep harping on about the restroom. At this point, it is too late. You are outside, okay? And this is where you're going to meet up with your guests. I suggest that you pick a spot earlier in the day, either at practice or right when you get to the stadium but haven't gone inside yet. Like, choose a spot and that everyone in your whole, like, guest list agrees on to hang out and meet up. Basically, like, all of this is safe. Let's see, what is this? This is outside the stadium. It's well lit. By now it will be dark, but there's lights all over the place, so you don't have to worry about like it'll be too dark or whatever. So all of that, actually, let me zoom. Well, I can't zoom out. Okay. All of that, all the way over here. Basically, just all the stuff outside. There's the gate. All this outsideness is available. It's never been not enough. It looks small, but it's like, it's plenty of room. You can go back to your cars or whatever. Just look out for traffic, and you cannot come back in. I am begging you all to tell all of your guests ahead of time to use the restroom before leaving the stadium. because they will not be allowed back in. I've had to turn away like people with little kids that are about to pee their pants. I cannot let them back in, or we will violate our contract and we won't be able to come back to this venue again. So I'm not letting you back in. You're going to be waiting to get your diploma for at least 5 minutes, but if you got in the back of the line, probably more like 15. So tell your guests to go use the restroom before they come outside. They're going to be waiting for you either way. They might as well be waiting for you while they're in the bathroom rather than just waiting outside, okay? Please, I am begging you. Please, I am begging you to tell your guests to use the bathroom before they leave. Because they're not really going to get out of this parking lot for a while. Number one, you will then have probably about 30 minutes to like chill and hang and take pictures with your guests. This is when they can give you the flowers and stuff that they couldn't bring into the stadium. And then the buses, if you have registered for grad night, the buses will be lined up. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough picture here, but like the buses will line up kind of along here, over here somewhere. In about half an hour, we'll start yelling at you again to get on the buses and shimming you onto the buses, and then they will go. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Your family and guests it will take a while to get out of this parking lot. Okay. Like, they're only going to let people out through that one little spot again. Yeah, right there. So, like, this whole parking lot has to empty through this one spot, either going up Forgis and back to Ajo or along Milbur over to Country Club. That's it. It takes a long time. All right. So they need to use the restroom before they leave the stadium because they're not going to get back home for a while. I think you might be hearing a theme here. Please ask your guests to use the restroom before leaving the stadium. I cannot let them back in once they leave for any reason. Thank you.